Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about something serious. We're going to be talking about motivation. Now, a lot of people look for motivation in different areas. Some people are self motivated to where they really do not need to rely on anybody else to help motivate them. Some people look for motivation in others and their goals and their succeeding, but in also their hard work and dedication, their drive to make it happen. Now, it doesn't really matter where you find your motivation. But what matters is that whatever it is, you cling to it. You cling to what your source of motivation is. It's important to keep refueling that because over time, motivation will die out. It will fade. Now, I've had problems with this personally where I get super motivated for a while and then all of a sudden, it just starts getting a little dry. Gets a little dry, it starts drying out. And then I go back to, what originally made me motivated and I get motivated again. It may take some time. I might have some weeks where I burn out, but I think it's important to find the source of your motivation. Cling to that, whatever it is. Like I said, if it's someone else's success, someone else's drive, or whether you're self-motivated, whatever it may be, cling to that because it's important. I think you can go a long way if you have motivation. But not only motivation, I think it takes motivation and dedication. Now, I know those two get paired a lot. They get said a lot together, and I'm going to break it down for you, what I think motivation and dedication are, because they're two separate things. Motivation for me is the initial spark. The initial spark that gets you up. That gets you up early in the morning. The initial spark that, tells you to go for your goals. That gets you awake in a way from your normal and sets you apart from everybody else and gives you that drive to go further, to aim for your goals. Dedication, on the other hand, dedication is something one step further. Dedication takes it even further in the way of when you are dedicated, there is literally nothing that will stop you. Literally nothing. When you are dedicated to something, it doesn't matter what you're up against, how many obstacles you have coming your way. If you're dedicated to it, you will succeed and you will reach your goals. Now, that is when you have your mind set on what you want to do. A lot of people say, if you set your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. It sounds like a cliche phrase. A lot of people are like, whatever. I don't really believe in that. But I'm here today to tell you that is 100% true. If you have your mind set to what you want to accomplish, you can succeed and you can accomplish that. I think a lot of people think about it in the wrong way. A lot of people think if you set your mind to something, you can accomplish it, but they don't think about it in the way that it's meant to be taken. You can set your mind to something and not have it affect your daily life whatsoever. You can have the thought of what you want to do and what you want to accomplish in your life somewhere floating around in your head, but not change your daily life and not go for that goal every single day. But that's a lot different from the people that actually understand what that phrase means. When you set your mind to something, you can accomplish it. What that means, to me at least, is setting your mind to it isn't just thinking about it or having it somewhere in your mind. It goes further. It goes much further than that. Setting your mind to something is focusing on it. Obviously, you want to accomplish your end goals, but it's also good to have little goals along the way, baby steps, because obviously the end goals, they're going to take some time to get to, years, hard work, and dedication to achieve. So it's good to have those little goals in front of you, laid out, your path to success, if you will. So you want to focus on that, but also every single day, you want to be hungry. You need to be hungry to succeed in life. You need to be hungry to accomplish your goals in life. It is not enough to just think about it and not change what you're doing. That's not going to get you anywhere. When you set your mind to it, you focus on it, you home in on it, and you are hungry for change. You're hungry for success, and you change your life. Now, obviously, the baby steps, right? There's baby steps towards it. Do not drastically change your life. That'll obviously lead to a burnout. But if you take baby steps towards it, that can easily change your life. Because obviously, the more baby steps you take, the more dramatic it changes. And even the smallest change can set you off in the right direction. It's important to lay out your goals and to think about that on a daily basis. But it's important to be hungry for it. You need to be hungry for your goals, and that leads into motivation and dedication. With both of those, motivation and dedication, when your mind is set to something, you can accomplish it. That is not a cliche phrase. That is not an understatement. You can and you will accomplish it. You need to be hungry for it. It is not enough. It is not enough to just think about it. You need to work on it every single day, every second that you have. You need to work at accomplishing your goals. Take a step forward. Do not go backward. And when you fall, because you will fail. You got to understand that everybody does. Look at the people that you look up to. All the successes, the biggest successes in the world, all of them have failed. They have all failed. Haters come and go. Haters will be obstacles. People will try and tear you down rather than build you up. A lot of people will. And the fact is that those people who try and tear you down are people who will not accomplish their own goals. Whether it's because they're afraid to, whether it's because they themselves have been hated on, they believe what the haters say, and they are self-conscious, they're insecure about themselves, and they're not going for their goals, and therefore they want to tear your goals down. They want to bring you down because they themselves are down. Do not listen to them. Do not listen to them. Look up to the people who have made it before you. Look up to the greatest successes in life, and you will be successful. Do not listen to the hate, and don't give up when you fail. A fail is not a fail. You need to learn to be okay to fail. Thomas Edison, the guy who literally made the light bulb, said, he learned 100 or whatever how many times how not to create a light bulb. That is important. Do not give in to your failures. Do not quit. Stay hungry. Stay driven.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine.